Howdy, howdy, y'all. It is another um, Maharaj chapter. Chapter 64. Whatever pleases you keeps you back. So, in context of what this conversation is about, first of all, it has three people, three questioners, I should say. Um, actually, no, this is more than German three. Yeah. But, yeah, it's three questioners. There's a family, mother, father, son. They say, yeah. One is the questioner. I am a retired chartered accountant, and my wife is engaged in social work for poor women. Our son is leaving for the United States, and we came to see him off. We are Punjabs, but we live in Delhi. We have a guru from the Radha Swami faith, and we value satsang highly. We feel very fortunate to be brought here. We have met many holy people, and we are glad to have met one more. So I think that's an interesting, that's the start. It's an interesting start comparatively. I feel in that it comes to show. I think by the end of it, I don't know. For me, Nisargadatta Maharaj was very good with groups of people, and I think that's why, clearly, why he has a book and everything, right? If you're not good at this sort of stuff, you're not going to end up with a book of some sort, literally of just conversations. But I think he especially just something about him being with a group of people, because presumably, I'm assuming it's all three of these people with him. That's at least the impression I get. I could be mistaken. I don't know if this is just maybe a one-on-one conversation. Um, I do really wish they kind of would distinct themselves if they were like, I am the wife and I have this question, but they don't do anything like that. So, I mean, could be. Like I said, and it's not like it's a video, it's a reading a book. So, anyways, what this conversation is just very heavy, I felt. It just felt like a lot was going on. A lot of stuff was going on. It, first of all, at the beginning, you see Maharaj both kind of he's sort of breaking down, making sure they're staying humble, but at the same time acknowledging that he's not one of these sort of folks that's like, I'm the only guy that has that has the truth, that has access to the truth. He's trying to make, I think, with the understanding and distinction, like I understand reality, I understand the truth. I'm not the only person who have figured this out, though. And I think that's a very important distinction. When it comes to show it, Nisargadatta Maharaj, he's not a very. He has like a formula. He has a methodology. He has a way, as we all do. But he's not dogmatic. In fact, he even talks about. He makes a distinction at one point that he doesn't consider faith itself to be blind. He doesn't. That's not the way he. Um, and so, because for yeah, the questioner, because he says, how does one find the faith in a guru? So this is kind of where he talks about faith. Maharaj, to find the guru and also the trust in him is rare luck. It does not happen often. Questioner, is it destiny that ordains? Maharaj, calling it destiny explains little. When it happens, you cannot say why it happens, and you merely cover up your ignorance by calling it karma, or grace, or the will of God. Questioner, Krishnamurti says that a guru is not needed. Maharaj, somebody must tell you about the supreme reality and the way that leads to it. Krishnamurti is doing nothing else in the way he is right. Most of the so-called disciplines do not trust their gurus. They disobey them and then finally abandon them. For much disciples, it could have been infinitely better if they had no guru at all and just look within for guidance. To find a living guru is a rare opportunity and a great responsibility. One should not treat these matters lightly. You people are out to buy yourself heaven, and you imagine that the guru will supply it for a price. You seek to strike a bargain by offering little, but asking much. You cheat nobody except yourselves. I think that's just one of my favorite quotes of Nisargadatta Maharaj I have heard yet. Just this whole understanding, this whole response and this whole understanding of faith, of the relationship between disciple and guru, and what the role of the guru is, and but at the same time, it's like one of those. If you're going to do it, fully do it. It's an all or nothing process. There's no haphazardness when it comes to gurus. I mean, I do feel, and because Nisargadatta Maharaj, I think, yeah, you can also take advice from other people and blah blah blah. And probably for maybe a lot of people, it might not just be one guru, especially depending on where life takes them. They might take them to other people and to other gurus to keep it going. From my understanding, this is very common practice, anyways. But the thing is when you're with a guru, you fully dedicate yourself to him. Um, this is why even with the Nisargadatta Maharaj, his guru had died shortly after meeting him. But he's like he said, it doesn't matter because by that he already had absorbed the essential lessons from him and just was able through that able to be self-realized. Another interesting portion I find. He is of the belief, Nisargadatta Maharaj is of the belief, he's one of these who do believe that you can head yourself towards enlightenment, that it is beneficial, in other words, to just be around self-realized, enlightened folks like himself, that just sitting in his presence, even if you don't believe, he even says this is what I find interesting. Questioner, you told a questioner that if we are the same, that we are equals. I cannot believe it. Since I do not believe it, of what use is your statement to me? Maharaj, your disbelief does not matter. My words are true, and they will do their work. This is the beauty of noble company, satsang. Satsang. Questioner, just sitting near you, can it be considered spiritual practice? Maharaj, of course. The river of life is flowing. Some of its waters is here, but so much of it has already reached its goal. You know only the present. I see much further into the past and future, into what you are and what you can be. I cannot see you as myself. It is in the very nature of love to see no difference. Questioner, how can I come to see myself as you see me? Maharaj, it is enough if you do not imagine yourself to be the body. It is the I am the body idea that is so calamitous. It blinds you completely to your real nature. Even for a moment, do not think that you are the body. Give yourself no name, no shape in the darkness and the silence. Reality is found. So once again, that is probably what I just read. That last part especially is a perfect. Once again, he does it. This is a perfect summary of the teachings of this entire book. He is very good. Nisargadatta Maharaj is so good at just condensing and having these just have like a paragraph that can summarize all of these teachings. But I think it is good to go through it all and just have, like I say, and it's like building a house. You just gotta nail the nails in there. You have to hit the hammer on the nail multiple times, and so that's why, especially if you want to build a very sturdy foundation, that's what I'm trying to do with my personal journey. And I feel by going through this, I mean, yeah, it really, I think, is helping me lay that foundation, because that's what I've been trying to do myself in my own life lately too. Is trying to get, yeah, not think of myself as a name, a shape, any of that, just as the witness, as pure being, as Krishna, you know, for my case, because I'm very devoted to Lord Krishna, and I believe him to be that witness, to be that everything. So that's what I try to imagine myself to be. And I think, like I said, it helps. It really helps. And it just, even at the very least, it improves the quality of life. Oh, baby girl. Oh, she's my puppy dog. She's the puppy dog. She wants my attention. Anyways, what was I saying? Yeah, just the I am the body idea like he said, is clamorous. I couldn't agree more. And ever since I've been trying to think of myself as something beyond the body, beyond physicality, even beyond the mind. It it actually, the irony is that it actually improves the quality of life, even in a purely psychological, secular way. So that's, I don't know what, make of that as you will. As then, I'm trying to think what else to. Oh, I will include this end part here. This last part, because I think this last part of the conversation might be some of the juiciest part, if not the juiciest part. So the questioner asks, "Where am I to get the courage to act without conviction?" Maharaj, love will give you the courage. When you meet somebody wholly admirable, love-worthy, sublime, your love and admiration will give you the urge to act nobly. Questioner, not everybody knows to admire the admirable. Most people are totally insensitive. Maharaj, life will make them appreciate. The very weight of accumulated experience will give them eyes to see. When you meet a worthy man, you will love and trust him and follow his advice. This is the role of realized people, to set an example of perfection for others, to admire and love. Beauty of life and character is a tremendous contribution to the common good. Questioner, must we not suffer to grow? Maharaj, it is enough to know that there is suffering, that the world suffers. By themselves neither pleasure nor pain enlighten. Only understanding does. Since once you have grasped the truth that the world is full of suffering, that to be born is a calamity, you will find the urge and the energy to go beyond it. Pleasure puts you to sleep and pain wakes you up. If you do not want to suffer, don't go to sleep. You cannot know yourself through bliss alone, for bliss is your very nature. You must face the opposite, what you are not, to find enlightenment. We say that's I think some of the heaviest, especially that last portion, some of the heaviest, um, just conceptual for me, and just trying to understand this whole not just experience life, all of this enlightenment. Because yeah, it's not just about suffering and pleasure and all this stuff. It's about awareness. It's about knowledge, understanding, and yeah, that I think explains so much of why life opera has been operating the way it has. Because it's never been about just like, it's not just about, because if it's just about suffering, then everyone then all you would just have to do is just suffer for a while and then bam, you're good. If it was about pleasure, all you would have to do is just be in a state of pleasure for a while, bam, you're good. It was just about going back between back and forth. That's all you would have to do, and bam, you're good. No, it's a deeper. It's about the knowledge, and it's about facing what you are not, which makes sense. I mean, how are you to know something if you do not know its opposite? So on that note, I think I'm going to end it there. I'll let this. I mean, I could go on about this chapter. I think it's a pretty dense chapter. And it's definitely one that makes me say, yeah, if you haven't, please need to read this book. Especially if this is the sort of topic you're interested in, please read this book. It's a very good book. And on that note, um, Hare Krishna, Namaste, and peace to you all. Peace.